So this right here is tradition over at Red Rock Harley-Davidson. Oh, this is cool. I'm a Ducati guy. I usually ride sport bikes, go to the racetrack, race. So it's gonna be fun to go and ride something a little bit different.
And if you're not careful, you might get hooked on a Harley.
Hey. Dude, man, maybe. I do need something that's a little bit more for use case, so like ride back and forth to work. Yeah. Oh man, I think my shoes are melting. That's a tour of the showroom. We've got some demos that we're gonna do. I'm gonna ride a Harley for the first time ever. All right. Now, in front of me over here is everything that we have collected so far. Now, we're not done, but we have collected a ton of swag along our way from Cycle Gear, from Harley here at Red Rock, and over at Kern County Motorsports, they gave us a big old stack of stickers. Now, you can enter to win all of this stuff, plus more that we are going to be collecting along our journey, all right, that we're going to go and announce the winner of over at Barber. Now, what this money goes to the Remix Racing Project, Remix Recovery, and Rob, I'll let you talk more on everything that Remix does, okay?
I can't cover everything.
No? But, all right. Hold on, let me flip this around, okay? All right, now, Rob, go ahead and introduce yourself, what you do with Remix. That way anybody who's watching or watches this live later on will know.
So my name's Rob Walker. I am the Director of Strategic Partnerships for Remix Racing Project. We are a motorcycle team. We are a recovery peer-led support system, and they're separate. The racing team kind of grew and developed into this Remix Recovery project. The racing team is kind of the outreach, if you look on the van, you can see we're sponsored by several different programs that support mental health and addiction recovery. For Remix Recovery. Remix Recovery, we create a space where people can come and they can share authentically without any risk of being stigmatized or being judged about what they're going through. It creates an environment where people can come and kind of work through what they're struggling with their peers, people that have been through it. So we are trying to grow Remix Recovery to provide this support to other people. We know it's definitely needed out there. And so part of this tour, we want to really share leading the race against mental health and addiction stigma. So we want to share how we do that. We do that by creating a brave space, and we can talk about that later, where people can come and be authentic without fear of judgment and stigmatization.
All right, thank you so much, Rob.
Yeah,
you said that way better than I could. All right, so like I said, your donations go to what Remix does. All right, every penny of it, and they're a nonprofit, 501c3a. Is that what it is?
501c3 is what I've heard.
Okay, yes. All right. So,
how do they donate?
Oh, yes. Go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the link down in the comment section below for Zeffy. Now, Zeffy is a 100% free platform that allows every penny of the donation to go to the cause. All right. Okay, so we're gonna head inside. I met an amazing salesperson inside named Ye.
How do they get this stuff?
All right. So we're doing a raffle, and the link that I'm grabbing right now will take you to buy a raffle ticket, and you can buy multiple. However, we've got 50 spots, 50 limited spots. I'm not quite sure how many spots we have left right now, but go ahead, get over there. 1 in
50 is gonna win it.
Yes, 1 in 50 is gonna win it. All right, let me go ahead and drop that down right now. This is gonna pause briefly. I forgot. Thank you for that. I completely forgot.
That's why we're a team.
There's a lot to remember, right? Yeah. Oh, take a look at these Harleys right here. About ready to roll out. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be my first time riding a Harley-Davidson, and I'm gonna try to ride a couple different ones. That way, I get the full flavor. But we gotta find one that's got some pipes. I gotta make some noise today. We can't sound like a vacuum cleaner out there.
Go stock today. We won't. I won't go.
We're not going basic
at all.
All right, man. Oh, do you know the history on this location?
I do not. Just
I'm kind of a history buff,
yeah,
so
I wish I. So just because I've only been here 4 months.
There's a plaque over there. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go look like experts over here.
This is some information. Construction completed on Red Rock Harley-Davidson. Developer Sam Rainbow LLC reported an estimated project cost of $6,830,650 for this facility.
I heard this used to be a Home Depot back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, I know this used to be a Home Depot. #1 service department in the country, rated by Harley in all categories for the last couple of years.
Yep. I don't know where we're going.
Let's go. You want to see the collection of the bikes?
Oh, you were just talking about the service part. Let's go there first.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We can actually take a tour through it too. We're not one of those dealerships where
it's all closed off.
Yeah. No.
All right. There's no top secret.
Right.
Don't look at this as they're bringing the sledgehammer to the bike.
I'll have you point the camera the other way if that's going.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. We're gonna have some persuasion going on. You're gonna want to close your eyes.
It's amazing though. The service manager, his name's Dustin.
Yeah.
And Dustin was actually flown out to Milwaukee by the CEO of Harley.
Oh, there we go.
Meet the guy who's running the #1 service department for the last couple of years. So
that is incredible, man.
That and a lot of our guys train other techs throughout the country as well.
Yeah.
One of our techs here named Hero has the fastest Harley record on record here at the shop. I'll show you that as well.
Okay.
It's like 200, 300 something horsepower or something crazy.
Oh, let's go.
That he built out completely himself.
Yeah.
So,
now that thing's got some persuasion in the pistons.
So a lot of
all right.
It's gonna be a lot of these bikes. Honestly, a lot of the tech bikes.
Okay. And spin the camera around so we can show the goods. All right.
This is where all the magic happens now on a Sunday. And it's gonna be a lighter too.
That was a bad day.
They got it opened up, so they get hands on in here. Man.
Right?
That's the best part.
Oh, that is cool.
They send videos, they let you know everything that's going on. And this is the fastest Harley right here.
This is the fastest Harley in the world. In the country.
I believe in the country. Got the.
All right. So this thing looks like it's got a big old supercharger on it. Wow. All right. Where's all my motorcycle nerds at in the lot? Remove before flight. So this is dual supercharge.
I wish he was here today to explain it. Carol's actually the guy who did any 131 motors being built up. 135. He's the guy that does.
He's the dude who's doing it.
The big ones, all the big motor work, big jobs are all done by Hero.
Oh, nice.
He's like the tech legend in here.
Sweet.
So,
that is cool.
Know how he fired it up, and he still fires it up, and it sounds like a jet.
Oh, I bet, man. I bet. Man, look at that. Dual Brembos on the rear. Now that's when you know that you're requesting some massive stopping power, because I don't see anything up front. That's a speed sensor. Yeah. So needless to say, it takes a while for it to slow down.
Yeah.
Unless he just has the front brakes off of it right now. I don't know how these bikes work, so feel free to educate me in the comment section. I am not afraid to admit when I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, so we're gonna head over to the other part of the service department. This place is massive.
We got so as many bikes on the floor, we got as many over on this side. It is gonna be a mixture between 3 different things.
Yeah.
We got brand new bikes down there that are ready to hit the floor. We got trade-in bikes here that are ready to go through service to hit the floor. That we took in on trades or street buys. A bunch of customer bikes on both sides right here, waiting to get serviced or waiting to get completed or picked up.
Okay.
And that room at the end right there is where they...
Oh, dyno. We gotta take a look at the dyno. You know, we gotta look at the dyno. I mean, I don't think they're running any bikes right now, but we gotta look at a roller, right? Oh man, this is cool. This is cool. And thank you for being willing to go and put up with this goofball right here walking around with cameras. We almost missed the Screaming Eagle room over here. Now look at this. There's been a lot of epic horsepower made in this room.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That is cool, man. That is cool. And you got all the sound deadening in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see anything ripping over here, but it's...
You can get it down here over at Red
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and give the pitch. Go ahead and give the pitch.
Get it down here at Red Rock Harley by our best. So
there we go.
Come over and see us.
I love it, yay. That is awesome.
We got detailing back there, so that's where all they included showroom ready.
Yeah.
They can make a bike that looks like it went through war.
Right.
Back to just out of factory.
But now I got a question.
Of course.
There was a really, really familiar looking fella out there.
So?
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure, man. At certain angles, I was like, I don't.
We call him, his name's Dane. He's our he's in finance guy. So
yeah.
if you buy a bike, he's the one that's going to get you good with warranty, gap, ESPs, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
But he looks so much like Chum Lee that they put it on his name tag.
Oh, I see.
And it's just a running joke. So
yeah.
We'll say, hey, if you want a picture with Chum, it's $20. Just go over and ask him. So
this guy.
We roll with it.
Okay, all right.
He accepts it. He loves it.
Yeah. I was like, that'd be...
Get a bike so much.
Yeah, what, man? Chum went and signed my finance documents.
Gap insurance.
Yeah, gap insurance. All right, so now we're gonna go through the showroom right here. All right, and then we'll make our way back. They've got a racing museum down there. All right, so we're gonna take a look at that. Okay.
So right now we are in the brand new section. So we are on both sides of this brand new. We have 20 bikes over here, which are road glides. So all of our road glides from 25 and 26 are going to be right in this section.
Yeah.
Offering different colors. On this side right here, coming on this section of the showroom, we have lowrider STs. And that's where we present them right here. And we don't have any lowrider S's, just the STs.
Okay.
So basically the baby road glide. So it's going to be a fixed fairing like the road glide right there, but it's just going to be smaller in weight and
try not to make you guys all dizzy.
Detachable bags on them. So people who don't want to step up completely to a bagger, still want a fairing and still want some bags.
Okay. And now, from what I was hearing, everything is customizable. Absolutely. So if you need your seat adjusted, there's a different seat option. If you need your you go ahead.
No, absolutely. If you want to be more back into the bike, sitting into the bike, and reach back, they'll do that. If you need to be pulled forward, they can reach you up forward. If your pegs are too cramped and you need to go forward, it's perfect. Anything when it comes to the clusters, the buttons, grips, mirrors, analog, you can add speakers into this that's already opted, like ready for speakers to be installed.
Oh, what?
Which is sick. And I actually have another one. I have one right over there that has the speakers in it. So, So it's cool that you can you can go as far as doing anything you put your mind to on these things.
Wow.
That's pretty much any model of Harley. That's why I love Harleys. Because you can truly make them however you want.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I know. Like so for anybody who's watching right now and you're like, what? Like, this is all like pretty well-known stuff about Harleys. If you haven't guessed from my username, the Ducati Dad, that I'm new to all this. This is cool. This is cool to learn for me. Most motorcycles, when you get them, they're kind of set one way. And for you to be able to go and make adjustments from the dealer to be able to fit the bike to your body, that's huge. Like, usually it costs a lot of money to do that, but in order to ride your bike safely, you need to have it fit for you. Not everybody's got the perfect body to be able to just hop on a bike and go. You need to get your ergonomics right. All right, so now we're gonna keep on keeping on.
It's going down here. More torn bikes. We got street glides. So with our street glides, street glides are going to be the Batwing. The fairings going to move with the handlebars, opposed to the road glide with it being fixed. So there's no right or wrong. It's just all preference, personal preference. My suggestion is if you are a street glide guy or a road glide guy, and you ride with both people that ride either or bike, come to a Harley and ride the other bike. Get perspective on both. There's nothing wrong.
That's what people ask me all the time. What type of bike should I get, right? And I always say the same thing. You're not going to be able to choose by name.
No.
Right? Just like you're not going to go and buy clothes without really trying them on. Like, is that style going to work for you? You know? And obviously, with a bike, that's a huge financial commitment.
Yeah.
So if you're going to go and, hold on, we flip this around. If you're going to go and look for a bike, you need to ride them. And you're going to want to get different options. Maybe you might really like the bike that you just test rode, but you haven't given another one a try. You might like that one even more. It might fit you even better. All right, so let's keep on.
And it's all subjective.
Yeah, it is.
Most riders that are trying to find a bike are just listening to what either the internet's saying or the friends are saying. Yeah. Go sit on the bike. If you don't have an M endorsement, get an M endorsement.
Yeah.
And then go test ride it, because that you'll know instantly what's your bike for.
Yeah. And one of the nice things that they do here is they've got the Harley Academy outside in their front in their parking lot. And Harley has gone in and outfitted some, they're like 400cc bikes, right?
250.
Oh, 250.
250, yeah.
Yeah, 250cc bikes. They've got crash cages on them. They've got little pegs on the side so if the bike falls over while you're learning how to ride, you don't get pinched by the bike. The bike doesn't get pinched by the ground. We're all good. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yep. And so they teach you how to ride. And we're a little bit later, he's going to show me this cool little system that they've got right over here. It'll teach you how to go through the gears. I mean, more manufacturers need to do this. This is pretty sweet. All right, let's keep going.
So now we are, it's funny, so we basically kind of have like an etiquette thing at the dealership.
Yeah.
So if a customer comes back here, if I'm talking to a customer on the floor, on the showroom floor, that's no problem. If they come back to Moto, I back off. Because Moto, this is their whole room. They have a whole different operation, ecosystem back here.
Okay.
And they're, the way I'm professional and fit to get people on motorcycles.
Well, you know what you're talking about over here.
And they are the same for over here.
Yes.
So it's cool that we do the same for parts, and we just give everyone that space so that they could do their thing.
Let everybody do their thing.
Exactly. But I'm still working together with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's how a team operates.
Yeah. So
not one person is good at everything. All right.
A lot of moving parts and pieces.
Exactly. I mean, this place is massive. So if you're in the Las Vegas area, you need to come on by here and check this out. Holy motorcycle, man.
I'll let you take your time here.
Oh, now, do you know anything about some of these? Because I know nothing. Okay. We got some Kawasaki's, we got some Suzuki's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious too on actually how to be.
Well, I mean, okay, guys, if you know anything about what we're looking at here, go ahead and chime it. Put it down in the comments section. Here we go. We're gonna go through this right here, and then shortly after this, I'm gonna go and hop on a bike. Yeah, he's gonna take me out on a test ride. I've never ridden a Harley before, so that's it's gonna be a thing. You know, I'm a Ducati guy. I usually ride sport bikes, go to the racetrack, race. So it's gonna be fun to go and ride something a little bit different.
And then if you're not careful, you might get hooked on a Harley.
Hey. Dude, man, maybe. So if you guys see anything in here that you recognize or you could tell me about, let me know. All right. As my GoPro was just burning my finger. Oh, we got some Nortons over here. Look at that. Yeah, we got Triumphs, but there's no Ducatis over here. That's cool. We got a lot of history over here. A lot of history. These Nortons, in vintage racing, they're super popular. Ooh. Bartles. Yeah. This is nifty. So Rob, are you gonna go on a test ride with me? You gonna ride with me? You gonna hop on one of these bikes?
I will. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's do the thing. All right.
I'll go get pants on.
Oh, they've got pants for us.
I have pants, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I got pants. Well, no, I got sweats. I'd much rather wear some actual riding pants.
I have pants.
Oh, Rob's running around here all
can't see right now,
pantsless.
but I'm wearing just underwear right now.
This guy.
What do we do?
Dude, so he wants, Ye is wanting to find me a Pan America ST. All right, guys, I'm getting an opportunity to hop on some bikes here. All right, what do you think would be good for me to hop on? I was told Pan America ST would be an awesome choice.
Special RSC.
Okay. I'm also looking at this guy that's right in front of me. I have no idea what I'm looking at. The Breakout.
This was one of my choices as well.
Yeah. All right. Because I like a fat tire too. All right. This thing looks pretty sweet.
So this one has 4 controls. It's a lot different than yours. That
Yeah.
one has controls like your Streetfighter.
Yeah. So like that Pan America ST over there. All right. One of these would be super cool just to get the feel, just to try,
Yeah.
right? That would be super cool. But yeah. So I think that would be cool. Rob, what are you thinking about riding, man?
And a lowrider ST.
The lowrider ST.
another
Oh,
one.
and one of these things with a big fat front tire.
Stress.
The Sportster S. Okay,
Sportster
so
S.
all right. If I had my if I had my way, I'd probably to ride everything you got in here. I want everything, but we don't got the time for that today. So let's get some gear.
I got you.
All right. Yeah. Let's get some gear and try this out.
Got you,
This
brother.
is freaking cool. All right, we're gonna come back to the live once we do some things. We're gonna take care of the safety stuff first. All right. All right. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. All right. Bye.
Sportster, we got the Softail, Touring, Badgers, Adventure, and Truck.
All right. And
So-
for those who are too ashamed to go and ask, what makes a Softail a Softail?
What makes it is the frame, the way that they do the suspension. It's usually either a monoshock on Softails,
Okay.
so it's hidden, and that's the thing they're way for since like the late 80s, 90s.
Okay.
So they've been doing it like that for forever. And it's hidden suspension, monoshock. Some of the Softails have adjustable suspensions where you can. It's not on this year, but some of them have autos or adjustable suspension.
Oh, okay. So.
You can stiffen it and soften it on the fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
it.
trick.
So if you ride 2 up, you can soften that ride and stiffen it up for you.
Yeah.
Vice versa. And so that's usually, this is the platform where guys that are a little taller, a little bigger, who don't want to start out on the Sportster, but maybe this is their first bike.
Yeah.
This is a perfect, Softails are a perfect platform.
Oh yeah. Now, can you tell me about the engine and everyone wants to know what the horsepower is, what the torque is, what the CCs are.
So Harley doesn't really go off CCs, we go off an inch cube.
Cubic inches. Oh yeah.
So this is the standard 117 Milwaukee 8-inch.
Okay.
And this is going to be in all of our Softails and touring bikes.
Okay.
And it's going to be from 24 and up, 24, 25 and up. They're all going to be standard 117 inch cube.
Okay. And so that's about what, 120 to.
Say about 100 and I don't want to give you the wrong information.
Oh, it's all good. And that's where the power of editing comes in. I'll go live later and then I'll let you know.
Let me know.
Yeah. Did he get lost?
Yeah, he got lost. He was actually telling me that you guys are looking for Brandy.
Brandy, yes. Yeah, we are.
Okay, so Brandy's actually off Sundays and Mondays.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Make contact.
So this right here is tradition over at Red Rock Harley-Davidson.
And if you're sitting down or whatever,
Oh, all right. How do we do this? I want to jump in on this. All right.
The horn is going to be
over on the So as soon as he breaks it, that's when you start.
All right. All right, here we go.
Antonio, it's time to ring that bell.
Oh, this is cool. Let's go. Oh my God, that's cool. All right. Oh, these guys, they all run up there. That is cool. All right. All right. So we're about ready to head out and do the thing. All right. So I'm not gonna go and strap the GoPro or 360 onto the test ride. We've got to get going here shortly. So we're gonna go out on this ride, and yeah, I think I'm breaking all the rules that I have, other than wearing a helmet for this test ride. It's like 1 o'clock right now, or 2 o'clock, and it's already like 200 some degrees outside, or 200. It feels like it. But I've got pants on, but that's about it. And yeah, most everybody here isn't wearing any gear because it's just too hot. So yeah, that's the thing. But all right, I'll let you guys know. I'm probably going to use my meta glasses here, try and get some video while I'm out on the ride. That's about it. All right, later. All right, sweet.
Street sport. I can let you, if you want, you can start at street, so that way once you get on the highways, throw in a sport and see the difference.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Just so you can tell.
Yeah.
But just flip it.
Is it super easy? You just hit mode and then you boom, boom?
So you hit the mode. We're the only brand you don't have to pull over and like go in. You can just hit it on the fly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, Ducatis you can change it on the fly, but you just got to let off the throttle.
Yeah, you don't have to let off. You can literally still.
Oh, dude, that's trick. Yeah.
So it's with your cruise controls over here. So whenever if you're at a good speed, you want to set it. You hit the button, it'll let you know it's on.
Okay.
Activated. But then when you want to set it, you would just hit set like the car. And then to deactivate it, just you can hit the button or hit the brake.
Okay. And is that the start button?
This is cycling through.
Oh, that cycles through that. Okay, all right. Yeah, starts over here. Oh, my bad.
No, you good, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the RPM on here for you though, so you can see where you at.
Okay. All right. And what's red line?
$10,000. Sure. I know usually
It's like 6.
I gotta double check. I know Harleys usually like to switch up at like 35 to 4.
Okay.
That's when they like to go up.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
So yeah.
That'd be nice and. And now, is this quick shifter? No quick shifter. No quick shifter. Okay. All right. That's always good to know before you start moving.
Absolutely.
all my bikes got quick shifters, but I do know how to.
Leather original Harley-Davidson.
Oh.
It has ABS, it has traction control, all that good stuff.
Yep.
It auto cancels all the signals.
Okay.
And to start it, you don't have to hold them down no more. All you gotta do is
Just tap it. Nice. Oh, dude, we're doing the thing, huh?
Yeah, we're doing the thing.
Doing the thing. All right.
here for y'all too, man.
Oh, we got some waters in there? Sweet. How do you just push that down? Okay.
To open it, you just quick release them
Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, we got storage. That is something I am not familiar with.
And when you close it up, so yeah, you push it back down.
Yep. Awesome.
Quick release. These guys come off in 3 seconds. I can take the whole thing off.
Woo!
So that's the cool part about it.
Dude, that's... Yeah.
It takes probably like 10 seconds to take it off.
Dude, that's freaking sweet. That is sweet. Okay, so now, Rob, do you need them to go over the controls for you?
Just turn it on and let's go.
All right, here we go. We are on this Ultra Trick Out ST. This thing's pretty sweet. All right. Let's go. Whoa. Sunburns are us. Harley, guys. Holy cow. Oh yeah! Alright, now this thing is fun. And we're about ready to lose the little sticker thingy up there. Oh man, I think my shoes are melting. This thing's touchscreen.
Yeah, it's touchscreen, or you can use the control modules right here too as well. Whichever one you prefer.
Oh man.
Asking if it was,
This one has the
I don't think it's automatic.
electronic suspension or the windscreen.
No, it has the electronic suspension, the adjustable suspension. But the windscreen, he was asking if it was automatic. I don't think it is though. I think this one has to like.
You just gotta grab it. Oh, I don't want. Yeah. Oh, you go ahead. It's always easier when you mount it. Oh, this has got. You talk to it. Whoa. So he's looking for the visor thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that, and then we'll see if Jay knows when we get back.
All right, man. Let's do the thing, man. Let's stay safe out there. Oh, there I go again. Wrong gear. Freaking GP shift. Ooh. Oh, okay, yep. All right, suspension's adjusting. Oh, listen to that one. Let's go. You ready, Rob? Yep. All right, let's roll. Oh my God, those are so much fun, dude. Yeah. So, dude, I like the auto blip. Yeah. I'm used to it. The only thing I wasn't used to was standard shift. Like that was, it took me a few miles to.
Oh, are you on the race shift?
Yeah, I'm on GP shift.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to upshift by pushing down. But dude, it was so much fun. Yeah. So much freaking fun, man.
And they told me, he's like, they're going to take these two bikes, so choose whichever one you want. I was like, oh, word? Say no more. I was like, let me pick one out.
Yeah, I know. I was going to ask about one of these. Yeah. But he was like, he was going to take out one of the cruisers. Yeah. But then he was like, yeah, he's not ready. So,
yeah, when I was going to choose mine, I was in between the one that I rode and that road team that we have over there. That's Stage
right.
2.
So I think I got to put a new hat on now. Yeah. This was freaking cool.
Yeah, we took him out, showed him the bike.
Yeah.
Bike.
All right.
Yeah, he took him out.
So the Ducati guy's putting on a Harley hat. Yeah. Right? Yeah. There we go.
Now you gotta join the family, you know?
Right, yeah. Now half my subscriber base is gonna be like, oh no. All right, thank you so much, Dominic. I appreciate you.
In our posts, so
again,
absolutely.
You have
it was awesome. Nice ride.
Yeah. Don't forget your. I think you still get your helmet and stuff out over there.
Yeah, cool. I'll bring everything in right now.
Thank you. Feels like I've got hey guys.
Yeah, nice. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for setting it up.
Yeah.
Where in California are you guys at?
I live up in San All right, man.
There we go.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. All right, this wraps up this leg right here. This was absolutely amazing. Such a fun time. Oh, I don't want to leave. I had a lot of fun here. Got to ride some motorcycles on this trip. That in and of itself was worth it. And yeah, I got a hat. The Ducati guy got a Harley hat. Rode a Harley. Yep. All right, we are running behind. We had too much fun over here.
We've been here like 5 hours, bro.
It doesn't feel like that long. So we're gonna head over to Cycle Gear real quick. All right. We are over here in Cycle Gear with Dylan. Now, Dylan, you're being super generous and donating some stuff to our raffle. For 20 bucks, we got 50 spots on Zeffy. Go there, link will be down in the description. Enter to win this and everything else that we have collected along our path. Now, Dylan, go ahead and tell everybody what you're throwing in.
All right, so I've got some special stuff here for you guys. I've got a tank bag that can be used for universal for cruisers, for sport bikes, anything like that. Got a couple pockets here up on the top. You can put some glasses in, any goggles, gloves, anything like that. You got your magnets to be able to hook it magnetically to your tank. And I got some universal items here for you guys. I got a neck tube that's UPF rated to help with cooling. Same with the balaclava and some headliners for those who don't like their face fully covered but still want a little bit more cooling effect on the inside of their helmet.
Oh, dude, thank you so much.
Of course.
Somebody is going to be really happy when they win this. Now, we're going to be announcing the winner after the races are done at Barber. We're going to go live on Instagram. Don't worry, if you're not in the live, we will reach out and notify you. We're going to call you on the spot. All right, so go to the link, Zeffy. It's 100% free for nonprofit organizations. So all the money that you donate to the raffle goes straight to the nonprofit, which is the Remix Racing Project. Right
awesome.
there.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Exciting.
thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Dylan.
Of course, it's a pleasure, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, good morning. We are in beautiful Las Vegas, and we've got a couple stops here. One at Las Vegas Harley-Davidson, I believe is the name of it.
I think it's called Red Rock Harley-Davidson.
Red Rock Harley-Davidson. And the cycle gear over off of Decatur. So, yeah. Look outside. That is incredible. Rob, how are you feeling this morning?
Great, man. It was an awesome night. We made it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He slept back there, and I slept right there in a, in a sketchy truck stop. But we made it happen. We made it work, and that is what's important about this tour, right, Rob?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. We are making it happen out here, supporting Remix and their mission, everything that they do to prove that even in tough times with the correct resources, you can make it. You can get it done. But all right, I'm gonna get back to you guys when something exciting happens or when we get over to the dealership. We've still got some time before they open. Let's go.